So earlier today, my sister, Taaj, and I were talking about tarot card decks and how the right deck is so important, because when a reader vibes with a deck, you get good readings. And I have a lot of decks that there are clearly some that I really love and some that I'm just getting familiar with. And Libra, I just tried to do a reading for you using another deck and it just didn't work. So I had to start over. So this is your do-over, Libra. It just was not clicking. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and my cross watchers, this is the Libra Collective reading. And before we start off, let's clear the energy. And we'll grab your angel number. It's feeling like this one at the end here. 1616, willpower. Things may feel out of sync and not within your control. The whisper of the divine is asking that you remember that you are being supported and that your will is your superpower. Determination is key right now. Your affirmation: I call on my strength and willpower to take the lead. I accept and listen to the support of the divine within me. Willpower. Love it. So the deck that we're going to use, Libra, is the Modern Witch deck. It's feeling better already. We'll jump into the tarot for the Libra Collective. Whatever the universe wants us to know. There's your significator. Let's see what messages are in your energy right now. I'm going to do a Be Always spread. Okay, they're coming out. The Be Always spread, which is the spread that I learned on as a kid. So your significator is the devil crossed by the devil reversed, crossed by the Six of Cups. Okay. Interesting already. Okay. So let's see. I'll go ahead and give this a cut. That off with the Five of Pentacles. This is a lot like a Celtic cross, but just so much more. So much more. More bang for your buck. So this would be your goals position here. What you want. What you want. Down here is external energy revolving, whether or not you get what you want. This is your past. Not whether or not you get what you want, but affecting what you want. And why not? And Nine of Pentacles reverse. Okay, Libra. This is a much more vibey read for you, Libra. This is a wake up and reclaim yourself kind of energy, and I like that. We all could use a little reclaiming of ourselves. So you have a strong push to break out of cycles that have been draining you and get honest about what's actually working for you. So at your core, you're coming in as the devil. You're coming in as the devil reversed. You're breaking chains. You're calling your power back. You're seeing through something that had a hold on you. And what's crossing you is the Six of Cups reversed. That points to the past not being as sweet as it used to look. There could be nostalgia, old relationships, old versions of yourself that you're realizing that you've outgrown. This is growth. This looks good. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is your environment where something is off with your independence, your self-worth, your financial or emotional self-sufficiency. Maybe you're not as secure or grounded as you'd like to be, but right next to it is the Eight of Wands. So things are picking up fast. You've got a lot of movement in this spread, actually. So things are picking up fast. Communication, movement, decisions. It's like once you see the truth, things don't stay stuck for long. And I love that, because people have a tendency to stay stuck and stay in this decision-making energy. And Libra, you're one of them. You can certainly have a tendency to be wishy-washy and not make decisions, but that is not looking like the case here right now. This is actually a good place. So your core story is that you're breaking free from something that tied you to your past. And things are about to move very quickly once you decide, this is not for me anymore. So Libra, what do you want? Your conscious goals are interesting because they're honest, maybe even a little bit raw. The Five of Pentacles, this is Taurus energy. This says that you don't want to feel left out in the cold anymore, whether that's emotionally, financially, or spiritually. And right next to it, the Nine of Swords reversed. This shows that you're actively trying to release anxiety, overthinking, sleepless nights. You're done spiraling. And with the Ace of Swords reversed, you want clarity. You want the truth. But you may not fully trust what you're seeing or hearing just yet. So your goals aren't fluffy. They're real. You want relief, you want stability, and you want mental peace. And you want that while you're still sorting out what's real, what's true. So your influences down here. Underneath it all, this Three of Wands, this is expansion. There's something bigger calling you. There's something beyond your current situation, and you know that there's more out there than what is in your immediate environment. The Five of Swords reversed. This shows that you're tired of conflict. No more mind games, no more situations where nobody really wins. You're stepping away from that energy. And then the Two of Swords reversed. This is your card. This says that a decision can't be avoided anymore. The blindfold is coming off, and it might be uncomfortable. You're seeing things clearly, and you're moving forward. So your deep influence, Libra, is that growth is calling, and avoidance isn't an option anymore. Libra, this is a great place for you to be. This is very exciting. So in your past, here's where we slow down. Your past tells a slower emotional story. So your Knight of Pentacles, this is something steady, slow moving, you or somebody else being consistent, but possibly a little just stagnant, a little too slow. And then the Five of Cups, this is disappointment. This is grief. This is focusing on what was lost. And that was really emotional for you. But then the Ace of Cups came in, and this was either love or some kind of new emotional beginning. And this is important. This was not empty. There were real feelings. There was real hope. So the past was not meaningless. This does feel like a relationship for sure. A kind of hoping that something was going to be, a relationship was going to be the thing. And it just didn't. It just didn't move. There was no movement. You mourned it. And you felt that it was real. Just didn't unfold the way you wanted it to or needed it to. So here in your future, the outcome, this was slow, this is fast. So things are picking up. So this Knight of Swords, coming in fast, coming in hot. Truth, action, possibly confrontation. You're not sitting on this anymore. And this Chariot reversed, this is a little lack of, with this speed, you might have lost your direction or your control. You're moving fast, but maybe not with a whole lot of thought. You might have some stops and starts. You might feel pulled in different directions. But guess what? Here comes the world. It's reversed. So this isn't fully closed out yet. A cycle bringing this past energy, it's trying to end. But there's still a loose thread. Something needs completion. Something needs closure. Some kind of final decision needs to be made. So the outcome isn't done and dusted. It's still active. You're in motion, but you've got to fully commit to closing this chapter. So the reading is about breaking free from your past. You still feel tied to it. You're being pushed to get honest, to make a clear decision, follow through, because once you do, things will move quickly. Right now, it's less about waiting for clarity and more about trusting what you already know deep down because of this movement forward without much thought. It's like conflict. Oh, I don't want this anymore. I thought this was beautiful. You not wanting to be left out. So this is definitely feeling like love. Okay, this was a situation where you were in a relationship that you did not get back what you were hoping to get. You thought it was going to be beautiful. You thought it was going to be the thing. There's lots of fighting. You're just getting tired of not being appreciated. You know what you bring to the table. And there's just going to be a moment where you just say, okay, see ya, deuces, and you're out of there. And again, not a whole lot of thought. And that's kind of how you move. That's kind of how you move. That scale is going back and forth, back and forth. You know, you kind of fell into it quickly, and you're going to fall out of it quickly. Let's get some more information on this situation. Libra, what happened? And this willpower is what's getting you out. This sheer willpower is getting you out of this situation. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Give me some. Give me some. Okay. Okay. Tears. When I think about you, I cry. Well, okay. That makes sense. Put that over here where that resonates mostly in the past. When I think about you, I cry. I mean, you invested in it, and you know, you've got losses, but you're moving forward, showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just wanted to appear unbothered, and that's exactly what defines this future movement. You're just going to be up and be out, showing out. Let's see. So Libra, you're not staying in this grieving energy. See this Nine of Swords reversed? You're coming out of it. You've done your grieving. You've done your grieving. And quite possibly something else might catch your fancy, and that might help you move forward. Here we go. Steady support. Loyalty builds trust over time. Consistency strengthens emotional bonds. You didn't get that from this connection. You probably have some friends, a support system that's helping you through this. Friends that you can go hang out with when you're feeling like, you know, you just need a shoulder to cry on. You know, you've got that support system. You definitely didn't have the support with the person. Yeah, Libra, I'm not worried about you. I'm not feeling like I have to hold your hand. You've got people to hold your hands, but you're coming out of this. You're coming out of this, swinging on to the next, not necessarily the next relationship, onto the next thing that helps you just move forward, just helps you grow. Blocked and deleted. Hard stop, access denied. Protecting peace digitally and emotionally. Sometimes silence is self-respect. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta, to move forward, you gotta block them, delete them. And that's gonna be a bitter pill for them to swallow, especially because they were the one in control of this relationship. So when someone loses control, it is a hard, bitter pill to swallow. So they definitely are not going to like that. And they're going to find it quite shocking. But that's going to be their evidence that you've moved on. Intuition, your gut feeling is louder than words. Tiny red or green flags, inner voice guiding you. If it feels off, it is. Yeah, it felt off back here. So you moved on. I don't really feel like, again, I'm not feeling like you're dwelling in this too long. You've had your tears. You've had your sleepless night or two. but Libra, those scales are pivoting back the other way. You're not staying in this. And I like that. I like that you're able to move forward. Creativity flows from me. I am a divine creator. So part of, again, with your support system, that helps you get out of this. Stop thinking about it, because that's going to keep you in that energy. But also doing something that you enjoy, especially if it's creative, can help you move forward. Libra, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. Emotions are running high for now, back here. But not for long, because you're rushing up out of there like a Knight of Swords and a Chariot. A Knight of Swords and a Chariot? You're gonna be gone so fast. they ain't gonna know what hit them. You gonna be gone, gone, gone. Like, if y'all live together, they're coming home and the house is gonna be cleared out of your stuff. And there's not gonna be a trace of you left. That kind of gone. You might have even cut off the electricity. It is just gonna be, it's gonna be a surprise. You're leaving with no traces, no warnings. Because the warnings have kind of already happened, you know. There doesn't need to be a formal, I'm leaving, you know, a declaration. It's kind of already happened. Past life, we reunite with our loved ones over and over in different lives. So this is feeling like this was a karmic tie, this relationship, karmic tie that needed to play out. And did. So yeah, this person followed you from a past life. This looks like where you get off that train. Where you get off. Rise and shine. Yes, ma'am. Or sir, rise and shine. You're up out of there. You are up out of there. Libra, rise and shine. Bing, bang, boom. Gone. Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Yeah, you're not going to be in this energy for long. You're not even going to stay single for long. That's definitely coming through. Something lovely will grow from this. Okay, let's go into your Hermit energy. You are right. This is the right move. You're moving with clarity, with purpose, with alignment. You're right, Libra. I need time for me. Show do. Show do. That's what you're saying. This one. That's what you're saying. You need time for you. And go and get it. And go and get it. I just wish things were different. That's when you're in that energy and when you're thinking about it. You know, who doesn't wish that a relationship works out? You know, but it just gets to that place where you just realize it cannot, it will not, and it's okay. You know, when you're in this Five of Cups energy, that's what it feels like. But oh yeah, you got Knight of Swords, you got the Chariot, and you got Eight of Wands. Libra, you are not playing around. You are not playing around. You are going so fast with the quickness. Okay. This split right here. Diamond. Set in engagement rings, tiaras, and iced out change. This girl's best friend of gemstones is the hardest naturally occurring material on planet Earth. Diamonds are more than just status symbols encrusted on the rich. Their radiant energy clears away spiritual cloud cover so you can bask in the purest light. Who needs it? Who doesn't? Where to put it? Wherever you'd like to bling. When to use it? When you've just got to keep it icy. When you want to make your intentions perfectly clear. When it's time to beam your own unique light through the darkness for all to see. Own it with diamond. Shine your brightest. This is telling me get that ring back. You gave this person a ring. Get it back before you're gone. And then also, when you get that diamond, you surround yourself with this diamond, because that's what the crystal cards are all about. What you need around you to balance your energy. Get your diamond back. And then get you some kyanite also. Some kyanite. Blue kyanite forms in long striated columns. Its heady vibe makes it a mindful choice for the 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the afternoon meditation set. Who needs it? The perpetually restless, and that can be you, Libra, for sure. Where to put it? On the bedside table, altar, or wherever you are looking to go deep. When to use it? When you find yourself drowned out by that mental noise. Even the greatest thinkers need to be reminded. Thoughts are thoughts. Reality is reality. You can deal with it like an anxious chihuahua, or you can get down with kyanite and align to the moment with your calm and cool intact. Deepen your perspective. I like this. Libra, you fine. You are just fine. I'm not worried about you. That energy is T or O. First name, last name, one person or two people. Libra, let me know in the comments if this resonates. Let me know where you are in the world. Let me know what time you're watching this. And that's what I have for you right now. If you'd like to take a deeper dive, we can do that. I do personal readings, and you can find that at cardsandcrystals.org, also in the description and in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for being here, Libra, and good luck to you. I'm happy for you. I'll see you on the next one.